Here's everything you need to know about the 2025 Volvo S60 Recharge Ultimate Dark in just 5 minutes.
To start this car, you don't push start it, you turn start it. Now these are probably the only cotton ball seats I've ever liked in my life that I can remember. The only downside is they're heated and not cooled, but there is a bonus. You do got the extendable leg and thigh rest, which I like a lot.
Under the hood, we got a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder hybrid engine producing 455 horsepower and 523 pound-feet of torque, giving you 30 miles per gallon in the city and 33 on the highway. And if you're in the hybrid mode where you use the electrical motor and gas engine, you get 74 miles to the gallon. You got a vertical standing infotainment screen that's intuitive and easy to use, and plus it's matching the vibe of these vertical standing climate vents. Since this is the Ultimate Dark package, we get a blacked out front lip splitter, air ducts, front grille, side mirrors, rear diffuser, and blacked out window trimming. Now we got a 0 to 60 in 4 seconds and a top speed of 114 miles an hour. Now the top speed isn't impressive, but the takeoff is. You wouldn't expect this car to have a 0 to 60 in just 4 seconds.
We got a crystallized gear shifter that was made in Sweden.
And this joint hugs around corners pretty good too, I ain't gonna lie. From the factory, you get YouTube already integrated in your infotainment screen, so that means you can check out my 2025 Volvo XC90 review I did on the Recharge Ultimate as well. Whoa, impressive. So this is kind of funny because if you want to access your charging port door, all you gotta do is press it and pull it open. But if you want to open the gas cap from the outside the car, it's locked and you gotta open it from inside the car, which is kind of crazy because it's a hybrid engine. So is the gas cap more important than the electrical port? I don't know, I'm kind of torn. Now here's the part I really want to talk about. With just the electrical charge alone, per full charge, you get about 41 miles, give or take. And with just gas alone, you get about 510 miles. So if you do the math, you got about 551 miles of full complete range in hybrid mode. That's gonna get you from LA to Vegas and Vegas back round trip and still having almost a quarter tank gas. Now that's top level.
At 6'10", I got an abundant amount of headroom, but my leg room is scarce in the driver's seat. And if I'm sitting behind me with my driver's seat set for me, it ain't happening at all. I'm gonna tell you up, right, and down. It ain't happening. I can't even close the door without having to get knee surgery again. But if I scoot over to the other side, scoot the passenger seat all the way up, I can make something shake for a little bit.
And get this, there's even a car key in your infotainment screen that lets you control exactly how many miles per hour your car is being driven at all times, whether it's by your kids or just a random valet driver. We got a dual exhaust that you can't see because it's hidden under the rear bumper.
We got 2 cup holders under a retractable door, a phone slide holder, a leather wrapped armrest with minimal storage, and 3 chargers.
The Bowers & Wilkins sound system in here sounds amazing and it's definitely worth the upgrade. You can spot this car from a mile away and never mistake it for anything else because we got Volvo's daytime running lights that are signature along with their tail lights. We even have a crispy heads-up display that showcases the miles per hour and your speed limit in real time and wherever you're driving at. We got these slickly designed 19-inch rims wrapped up in Pirelli's 235 40s. We got a sunroof and a half. Looks good, but I just wish they would have extended it all the way to the back.
If you want to open the shade of your sunroof, you don't press a button, you swipe your finger. And you swipe it twice if you want to open your sunroof.
If you don't want to check your own oil, guess what? This car does it for you right through the car status and it even lets you know when you need to get a service next.
The front door panel storage has a decent amount of space to store some things, but whereas the back ones don't have very much.
This car even monitors your air quality. It's pretty legendary.
Even the glove box storage in here is pretty decent. Both the driver and front seat passenger get memory seats.
You also get Spotify, Sirius XM, Apple CarPlay, Google Assistant, Waze, ChargePoint, and even a driving journal up in this joint. Now, anytime you want to change your drive modes from hybrid, power, pure, and constant all-wheel drive, unfortunately, you're gonna have to do it through the infotainment screen.
You can also choose if you want your steering wheel to be more firm, and there's even a creep feature. To open your trunk in this car, all you gotta do is press a button, but to close your trunk, there's not even a trunk button inside the car or on the trunk tailgate itself, so you gotta slam it every single time. Hit the camera on your infotainment screen to access your 360-degree camera angles and your regular camera angles. Sun visors are hard plastic and don't extend. Fun fact about this car is the only adjustable headrest in this entire car is right here in the back seat, middle seat, and I don't know who would be able to sit there with this big plastic cover right there, making it impossible to have any kind of leg room. You got touch sensitive interior lighting in the front and back seat. We got a high resolution digital gauge cluster and a nice layout if you ask me. You can lock this car from the back seat, but you can't unlock it. Now to lay down the back seat, all you gotta do is press a button and fold it down. In the back seat, we got 2 heated seats, 2 chargers, fishnets for storage, side air vents, and 2 cup holders, and you can even access the trunk from the back seat.
Now that's everything I think you need to know about the 2025 Volvo S60 Recharge Ultimate Dark in just 5 minutes.